Ever gotten into a sticky situation while working for the company? Well, I doubt any situations are as sticky and as slimy as an encounter with your friendly neighborhood slime. Being present on every moon, Hygrodere are a slimy, goopy enemy that slowly roams the hall of facilities. These blobs look like a thick layer of transparent liquid with no animal-like features, meaning they have no legs, no arms, no eyes, no nose, and no vital organs whatsoever, as indicated by their hollow insides. Basically, they're like jellyfish but without the tendrils, and they can breathe air too. Actually, do they breathe air? Probably not. They're lacking lungs anyway. Though these slimes are transparent, they can still be observed to feature greenish-blue coloring, so rest assured, as they are not invisible. In fact, they are very visible. Appearance aside, these slimes are not capable of doing much. Not only are they slow, but they also do not have the ability to get on railings, nor do they possess the capacity to open doors, so they are harmless most of the time. However, it seems that these blobs contain highly acidic substances, as physical contact with one tend to lead to instant death by melting, implying that the slime can eat through flesh and bone like it's nothing. Without a functioning brain of its own, it's safe to say that slimes are the simplest beings of the facilities. They only ever wander about and follow the source of noises that they can pick up on, so things like air horns, footsteps, and boomboxes can rouse their attention. Once a noise is heard, Hygrodere will slowly make their way towards it. If they happen to locate an employee, that person will be chased, albeit at a laughable speed, comparable to that of a snail. The speed remains constant and does not ramp up or slow down over time. However, if the slime is hit by a weapon, it'll become enraged and move slightly faster for a short while in pursuit of whoever dealt damage to it, regardless of the fact that slimes are indestructible. So, it's like they can be emotionally damaged, but not physically. Slimes possess no limbs, and to make up for it, they can sneakily reach a good distance through doors without having to open them, as their flexible body allows them to fit through the tiny gaps. That said, their bubbly sounds make surprise attacks near impossible for them to achieve, due to how noisy and distinct they are. This tends to make slimes very poor hunters, as their main prey, company workers, have functioning ears most of the time, and can notice a slime way before coming into their line of vision. It makes me wonder why these blobs won't target a different type of prey. At this rate, they're all starved to death sooner or later. Interestingly, slimes are attracted to and act friendly towards those with a boombox. If anyone possesses this item and turn it on, Hygrodere will approach them at a much faster speed than normal. Additionally, slimes will not attack employees in this excited state. In fact, employees can stand atop an excited slime and take no damage at all. All the slime wants to do in this mode is to wobble and dance with workers until the boombox is either turned off or run out of power, after which it will pursue prey like normal again. Dealing with a slime encounter is very simple. Either ignore one and continue collecting scrap like it never existed in the first place, or lure it to a room you don't need and close it off to completely disable the slime. In the unfortunate event that you are trapped in a hallway with a slime, simply jump over it while sprinting at full speed. The slime's body won't be able to cover that far, and you will be safe even if you slightly graze it, as one tick of damage will only take away a third of your health. Alternatively, get on a railing if possible, and it will be unable to do anything as you walk right past it. Aside from conventional methods, employees can also deploy boomboxes to make slimes friendly. Keep in mind that they will still prioritize chasing workers when the boomboxes drop down the floor though, so employees will have to make sure that someone is holding and playing music from it. Avoid luring the slime near the entrance and into spaces where other enemies might be. They'll become a big hindrance then. Follow these tips and slimes will hardly ever bother you again. And that's pretty much all there is to know about the slime. And to sum it up, the best review entry reads, a eukaryotic organism classified within the paraphyletic group Protista. With the incredible speed of reproduction, these small organisms can multiply to millions. Hygrodere rarely split apart, instead choosing to form large, vicious masses which can take up large amounts of space and become a danger to deal with, requiring large tools or lures to relocate. Hygrodere are drawn to heat and oxygen and can detect it from seemingly anywhere. There's almost nothing organic they can't convert to their own body mass. Nothing has been found to poison them. Constantly replacing themselves, they can persist for hundreds or thousands of years. If you ever find yourself cornered, find a tall object to stand on top of. Hygrodere have trouble climbing. They have great taste, 'cause I made a friend with one somehow, and we think it was my music.